Hello dear students. Let us revise in a very fast way whatever the next circuit is, that is comparator, by using op-amp. So basically what comparator is? Comparator is, we can say that it is an open loop op-amp. So all of you know this is the op-amp symbol, and as no any feedback is connected, means this is open loop op-amp. So let us consider voltage V1 is applied at non-inverting terminal, V2 is applied at inverting terminal. So this is the circuit which will act as a comparator. So how it will act? So first point is, if voltage applied at non-inverting terminal is greater than voltage applied at inverting terminal, then whatever output voltage is produced, it will be a high output voltage. We can call it as VOH. And if V2 is greater than V1, then V output will be low output voltage. That's it. This is the easiest and basic function of the comparator. Okay, means output of the comparator can be high, can be low. That's it. Means we can again show in the form of waveform also. So V output, it can be VOH or it can be VOL, depending on the values of V1 and V2. So it will produce VOH at what time? When V1 is greater than V2, and it will produce, it is equal to VOL, that is low output voltage, when V2 is greater than V1. As it is comparing, it is called as comparator. Now let us move towards non-inverting comparator. Non-inverting comparator. Now again, how to draw the circuit diagram? Now as it is comparator, means of course we have to draw open loop op-amp. First you have to draw a proper symbol of the op-amp. Okay. Now as the name is non-inverting, means we have to connect our input voltage at non-inverting terminal. And let us connect some V reference voltage at inverting terminal. So again, here also let us see its operation. Now it must be clear, its output voltage will be, it can be either high output voltage or low output voltage. Again, if V in, as it is applied to the non-inverting terminal, if V in is greater than V reference, that is the voltage applied at inverting terminal, again there will be the comparison of these two voltages. Then now you must know output voltage will be, voltage at this point is higher, so output voltage will be higher, and voltage at this point is lower, then output voltage will be lower. Second, if V reference, that is voltage applied at inverting terminal, is higher or greater, then output voltage will be lower. We will show it with the help of waveforms. So whatever V in I am applying, suppose it is a sine wave, and V reference is, I have applied a DC voltage. So let us draw, this is V reference. Now as the comparator is comparing, so we are also going to compare it. Let us draw V output. Now can you see up to this point, from 0 up to this point, V in is smaller, V reference is larger. So just see at these 2 points and draw the waveforms. So from 0 up to, we can say up to point A, V reference is greater than V in, means V output will be equal to low output voltage. So let us draw the reference lines. So V output will be VOL, low output voltage. Now up to this point B, again what happens? V in is greater than V reference. So first point is true, V in is greater than V reference. At that time V output is equal to high output voltage. So we can draw in this way. So you can check for every point. So after point B, what is happening? V in is decreasing. So from point B to point C, you can see V reference is greater and V input is smaller. So from point B to point C, V input is smaller, V reference is larger. So if V reference is larger, V output is equal to VOL. Okay. Similarly, after point C, V in is becoming greater. So as soon as V in is greater, V output is equal to VOH. And the same step will repeat. So we can say that here V reference is greater than V input, and here V input is greater than V reference. So this is about non-inverting comparator. Similarly, you can go for inverting comparator. So what will be the changes in the inverting comparator? Instead of applying this V input to the non-inverting, you have to apply this V input at inverting terminal, or we can say that just reverse these two voltages. You will get inverting comparator. Let us draw it. Op-amp in its open loop plus VCC minus V. Okay, inverting comparator means I have to apply my V input at inverting terminal and V reference at non-inverting terminal. So once again same logic you have to apply, that is working will be if V reference, that is the voltage available at non-inverting terminal, is larger than voltage available at inverting terminal, then V output produced will be high. And opposite of that, if V input is larger than V reference, then V output produced will be low output voltage. And now again you can draw the waveform. So students, you have to remember at the time of exam, you have to represent your paper with the help of most of the diagrams, expressions and waveforms. So this is V input, this is my V reference. Again let us project all the crossing points so that it will be easier to compare. My V output. Now you can see from 0 up to this point A, V reference is greater. So as V reference is greater, output is VOH. After that point A to B, V in is greater, so it is VOL. Again, after point B, V reference is greater, so if V reference is greater, output will be VOH, and these same steps will repeat. So I can write here why it is VOL. When it is VOL, when V in is greater than V reference, and when it is VOH, when V reference is greater than V in. You have to write all these things in your waveform. Again, one of the one of the another case we can explain in the same diagram. If we made V reference is equal to 0, what will happen? If we made V reference is equal to 0 in the same diagram, so I am having my inverting comparator. So inverting comparator means I am going to apply V in at negative terminal or inverting terminal, and V reference we are taking it at 0, means we have to connect it to ground. We will write it here, V reference equal to 0, and this is my output voltage. So let us see what happens. V in and V reference is 0, means on this reference line. So again, let us write down our conditions. First condition is if V reference is greater than V input. V reference is connected to positive terminal, so output will be of course positive or high. And its opposite is when V in is greater than V reference, that is V in is connected at negative terminal, so output voltage will be negative or low. So again, see, V reference is of course at the 0 crossing. V reference is at the 0 point. So we can compare from point A to point B. So you can see from point A to point B, V in is larger. V in is greater than V reference because V reference line is this one. So if V in is greater than V reference, output voltage you are getting is VOL. That is low voltage or negative voltage we can say. After point B to C, what is happening? V in is negative, V reference is 0. Means V in is now negative. Means V in is smaller, V reference is larger. Means first condition is satisfied. So output voltage will be VOH. And same steps will repeat. Okay. So here V reference is greater than V input, and here V input is greater than V reference. Now what is happening in this circuit is, you can see the output voltage is switching from lower value to higher value and higher value to lower value. At which point? When input is crossing the 0 line. When input is crossing the 0 line, at that time output voltage is switching. Once again at C, input is crossing 0 line, so output is switched. Again input is crossing 0 line, at this point output is switched. So this circuit is actually called as zero crossing detector. Zero crossing detector. So these are the variants of comparator. Okay, I hope you must have understood how to explain the comparator related questions. Thank you.